Hey guys, welcome to week 5 of the training where John Pilato, I was about to say and I, but let's just say John Pilato is going to be sharing with you one of the elements that I know he's extremely passionate about, which is the compensation plan, the bonuses, the club levels, and how you can begin to make money through Juice Plus, and how to answer that question when asked by other customers, your Juice Plus customers, and people that want to create financial freedom in their life. How does a compensation plan work? How does the structure work for Juice Plus, and how do we get paid? Just before I hand you over to John, something I'm extremely passionate about is lifestyle design. And for those of you who haven't yet read the book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, if you're listening to this webinar in any way, shape or form, I'm guessing that you're listening to this because you want to create streams of income, residually or passively, to allow you to have the freedom, financial freedom, to spend your life having the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, wherever you want. Whether it be $100 a week, $500 a week, or to create enough passive and residual income to never have to actually work, on any level, I strongly suggest that you read that book. If you are passionate about creating a lifestyle through helping others create the same lifestyle, which is my true passion, then you're going to want to listen closely as John Pilato shares with you in depth the technical elements of exactly how you can begin to use your Juice Plus to a business to make money. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to John Pilato. Hey John, how you going?
Very well, Jason.
That's good. That's good. I'm just going to make you a presenter and hand the full controls over to you. There you go. You have full control. I can see your screen as well. Thanks, John.
Okay, excellent. Guys, we've got a little bit to get through today, so I'm going to whip through it. We'll be talking about some of the exciting stuff, I guess, in your business, and that's how we get paid, how the dollars come in, and if you've had a look at your franchise kit, hopefully you have. If you haven't, I suggest that you do have a look over it. It's a good idea. But if you haven't, I'm going to go through the different bonuses and commissions and earnings that are available to us. So there's some basic ones, guys, for those of you that are just looking at building a customer base and turning over a smaller residual or passive income with Juice Plus. And then for those that have got a bit of a grander vision, there's certainly some additional larger scale bonuses and benefits when you're working with the company and moving your way through the levels. So my aim today, guys, if I do my job well, is to just give you a really good basic understanding. I don't expect you to grasp it all today. Obviously the videos are being recorded so that we can watch them over and over, and there's the forum, guys, so you can ask your questions. Good idea to ask them so that you know and you're 100% sure. The more you know, the more empowered you are, guys, the better your business will be and the more fun you'll have. So what I'm going to take you through first is what I call the napkin presentation. And the reason that this is called the napkin presentation is that we've done this a million times whenever I'm out at a cafe and just happen to strike up a conversation. If I don't have anything with me, I like to just have something that I can really quickly draw out the earnings and the basic numbers with people. So it's a really good, quick, surefire way, guys, to learn to explain the earnings if you get asked that question when you're in your meetings. So this PowerPoint presentation will be available. In fact, it is available for download. So if you are sort of catching up with someone and you've got your iPhone, your iPad, your PC, your laptop, all these gizmos and gadgets that we have these days, you can just bring this up, guys, like I'm going to do today, and just wander through this presentation with people. But I do suggest that you learn how to draw it out also. So let's get going, guys. The first thing we need to know is obviously there's a few different positions with the company, and hopefully you'll know the letter abbreviations for those now. When you first start, you're a VF, a virtual franchisee. Then the first position is direct virtual franchisee, senior direct virtual franchisee, sales coordinator. Okay, you'll see a dotted line then that separates the next three on the right-hand side. Sales coordinator, guys, is the last of the the beginner sort of positions with the company, if you like. It's when you arrive at sales coordinator, the company feels that you've done all of the training that you need to do. You can take your training wheels off now, and we can start to aim for the senior corporate positions with the company. And that's what those three on the right are. It's SSC, Senior Sales Coordinator, QNMD is Qualifying National Marketing Director, and NMD, National Marketing Director with the company. So, guys, for each of these positions, it doesn't matter what position you hold with the company, there is a retail profit component on every product that moves in your business. And I'm just going to go through the retail profits for the purpose of this exercise today on a box of capsules. Now, a box of capsules wholesale, that's the price that you and I get it and every other franchisee gets it, is $2.18. And you and I both know now, hopefully you'll know these numbers, that the customer pays $292.60 for their 4-month supply. That's preferred customer price. Okay, obviously we want them on the preferred customer program because that's the way that it's very convenient for us. We don't have to deal with any handling of product or shipping or any of that stuff. The preferred customers get it at a discounted price from full retail. Just for those of you that want to know, the full retail price of Juice Plus is $320. So if you do have any stock on hand and you are selling a box to a client, to a customer, it's $320 full retail and $292.60 for the preferred customer. So there is value in there for the preferred customer, and that encourages them to sign up on that automatic reship program. Your retail profit then, guys, for anyone at that level is $39. Okay, it doesn't matter what position you hold, as I said, on a box of capsules, $39. So what happens next, depending on the position that you hold with the company, and as you move up and elevate yourself with the company, there is a commission payable over and above your retail profit. Hopefully, guys, you know these numbers by now. As a direct, it's 4% commission, senior direct 9%, sales coordinator is the highest commission position, and that's 14% over and above your retail profit. So what that translates to in dollar amounts, guys, it's an extra $8 per box as a direct, $20 per box as a senior direct, and $31 as a sales coordinator. So you can see automatically, guys, that obviously you want to do the work and get yourself through to sales coordinator as quickly as possible, because there's a big difference from when you first start and getting $39 a box, and when you work your way up to sales coordinator and you're then getting $70 a box. So this is your total profit per PC, guys. That's for every box that they get shipped, and remember, your PCs stay with you. They get shipped 3 boxes a year. So for anyone that's just starting, you're going to get $39 a box. If you're a direct, you'll be getting $47. As a senior direct, $59, and as a sales coordinator, guys, $70 a box. So, you know, very well worthwhile getting yourself to that sales coordinator position. So let's look very quickly, guys, as a reminder of what we need to do to get to those different positions. There's a slow track and a fast track, as you know, the express track program that we work and all of you guys are sort of doing a great job working on. But let's have a look at the slow track. To get to direct, a franchisee needs $4,000, which is 20 customers, and that's over any amount of time. Okay, there's no time limit on the slow track method. To get to senior direct, it's 8,000 in volume, which obviously is 40 customers over any amount of time. And to get to sales coordinator, it's a total of 18,000 in volume turnover. Guys, that's 90 customers over any amount of time. But sales coordinator is the first position with the company that you must have a team in place. You can't become a sales coordinator unless you have at least 3 franchisees, team members frontline to you and your organisation. So we've all been together long enough for you guys to know that now and understand that the team building side is not mandatory, but obviously that's where the larger earnings and longer term passive incomes are coming from. Let's have a look at the express track. This is why we work the express track program, guys. Obviously it's a lot easier to achieve. You can see there it's just on a quarter of the volume to get to the express track. It's $1,000 or 5 customers in your first 30 days. It's $3,000 or 14 customers in your first 60 days, and that's the 818 program, guys. You'd know 818 is 16. right? 2 lots of 8 is 16, and that's more than the customers required. So that's an easy program to hit, and certainly better doing that than looking to get 40 customers. And one thing I want you to sort of understand, guys, is that in our company, all positions are permanent. Right? This separates us from a lot of the other companies' opportunities out there, where you must do a minimum amount of turnover with those companies in order to retain your commissions. In our company, it doesn't work like that. Once you're a direct, for example, 4%, you'll earn 4% forever and a day, as long as you have volume turning over in that month. Okay, if you don't have any volume turning over in that month, the company can't pay you percentages and retail profits on no volume. So the good thing is that you can only ever move forward in our company, and that was something that I particularly liked about the business model with these guys. So they're your basic earnings, guys, and you know that I do cover this in our basic earnings video as well. So you can have a look at that anytime, watch that, share that, and certainly learn how to do this presentation watching that video. Obviously, as you move forward then from there, guys, and you move beyond sales coordinator and you look at getting a little more serious with your BIZO, there are other benefits that are payable to us as senior sales coordinators, QNMD and NMD. Just before I get to those guys, I do want to run through a couple of other bonuses that are available to you, though, when you're still sort of playing around in this area here of your business before you get to those senior positions. The first really important one, guys, is the 5-1 bonus. Now, this is another bonus the company pays to you each and every month that you get at least 5 new customers and 1 new team member. Right, this bonus is paid by the company, guys, just to ensure that as franchisees we are doing the work each month, just slowly chipping away as a minimum to build our business on both sides, okay, both customers and team. So you can see if we just do a minimum amount of work, we focus on 5 customers every month, and we get 1 new team member each month that we start and train to build their customer base. Well, we're going to have 60 new customers over the course of a year and 12 new frontline team members. So, guys, over a couple of years, you can see how that will really start to boost and leverage your business and help you with your growth, all based on part-time activity. I always use this analogy. If you've only got 5 hours to spend in your dues plus business, and that's what you want to maintain, well, if you have a team of 10, you've now got 55 hours a week going on in your business. So the leveraging, guys, through a team is important if you want to start to earn larger dollars. The 5-1 bonus, let's have a look at what that is. The first month that you do that, the company is going to give you an additional $150. For the next 2 consecutive months after that month that you do it, the company is going to pay you $300. And for every consecutive month that you do it after that, the company will pay you an additional $200. So guys, really this is an additional bonus that the company's paying us just for doing what we should be doing anyway, and that's getting new customers and building our team. So pretty good. What happens if you do it in 1 month, and then let's say you do it this month in July and you get paid the $150, you do it again in August and you'll get paid $300, and then you don't do it in September. Well, what that means is if the next month that you do it again, you'll go back to the $150 and you'll get paid that again. You'll get paid the $300 for every consecutive month and the $200 every month after, as long as they're consecutive. Otherwise, you'll always get paid the $150 in any month that you do it. The next bonus, guys, I want you to write down. I'll be filling in this slide, but there's really not much to know about this one. This is called our performance bonus, and this is applicable only to those of you that are building a team. This is one of the extra bonuses that the team builders get over those that are just building a customer base. And the way this works, guys, for any team member in your business that is a direct franchisee, that's at the 4% level or above, all of the volume that they create in your organisation in every month, the company is going to pay you a total of 4% of the total volume turnover that your entire business creates. Now, that might not sound exciting when you're first getting underway and you've just got a few directs in your business and there's not a whole lot of volume. But let me tell you what happens, guys. Over time, Right? What starts as a trickle becomes a tsunami, and it becomes a tsunami pretty quickly when you're just focused on doing the small things like the 5-1, and you've got good consistent team building going on, and obviously your customers are building and your volume's building. Our business does just over $2 million a year turnover right now, and we're only 4.5 years in, guys. So if you can think about that and think about what 4% of that might mean, then you can understand that, that it becomes a pretty significant component of your earnings down the track as your team gets larger and your volume gets larger. Again, it's 4% of the overall business volume created by anyone in your business at any level down 5 generations. Okay, that is 4% and above. The next one, there's another senior level bonus, guys. This can be paid to you as a senior sales coordinator or above in the business. The company will pay you an additional 2% of the overall business volume turnover. So same as the 4%, but this time the company is actually paying you another bonus when you break a sales coordinator in your business, okay, and that sales coordinator has a sales coordinator downline from them. So in other words, let's use Joshua. Joshua, you have a new frontline guy that you've been working with over 3-4 months, and let's say it's Jason, for example. Jason in your frontline becomes a sales coordinator, and Jason's building a team, and in Jason's team there's now a sales coordinator. Well, that becomes a line in your business which is a sales coordinator with a sales coordinator downline, and the company says, congratulations Josh, you're doing a great job, you're building great strong lines, they're duplicating, you're creating sales coordinators for the company, we appreciate that, so we're going to give you an extra 2%. So in actual fact, guys, when you're a senior sales coordinator and above, it's not just the 4% that you're getting paid, it becomes 6%. All right, and 6% of the overall volume turnover, guys, as I said, it becomes a significant number. In fact, in the early days of your business, the majority of your earnings, guys, comes from your retail profit and commissions on your own customers, but that certainly doesn't stay that way for long when you're building a team. If you start building a team, you'll find out that within 4 to 6 months, the earnings coming to you from the 4% team performance bonus and then the promote out bonus will eclipse that which you're making from your own retail profits and comms on your customers. So that covers a couple of the team building bonuses there, guys. We have another really important bonus here. This is one that I focus on. Jason and I have been talking a lot about this. It's a big focus of the company as well at the moment. Obviously, our entire business, guys, is based on duplication of easy, simple, achievable things. And you would know by now that to become a qualified business or a qualifier in the Juice Plus business is an important step, and not a difficult one either. It only requires you to have 40 Juice Plus capsules customers. The actual number, guys, is it's $1,500 personal volume turnover. That personal volume turnover includes the volume of anyone in your team that is not yet at the senior direct level. Okay, so it's a loose definition of personal. One thing, guys, we all focus on getting up to the base of 40 in place. That means that we've got a little bit of safety net, if you like, and a bit of coverage. We know that we don't retain 100% of the customers, so we need 28, but we like to have an extra 12 in there just to provide a safety net in case a few drop off. It means that we can stay qualified, and remember, we want to be qualified so that we can pick up that 4% performance bonus. So let's look at these club level bonuses. I'm sure you've already read them while I've been waffling on. It's very simple, guys. If you build a team and you build 12 qualifiers in your business, the company will pay you an additional $3,000 bonus. If you build a larger team and that's duplicating out and you've got 24 qualifiers, that's 24 club, and that's a $5,000 bonus. 39 qualifiers, 39 club, 7,000, and the one that I like is the 100 club. That's a nice, juicy, fat $10,000 bonus, guys, when you hit that level. Now, 100 club, guys, that's down the track. That's an NMD position, you know, a good solid rocking NMD position. Obviously, you're earning well into the six figures by then. Just so that you know that the numbers are insane, guys. Also, I like to talk about the larger scale numbers as well, because sometimes people, you know, don't really understand what's on offer here. But I'm working with a guy at the moment that's he's earning $350,000 a month from his Juice Plus business. So go figure. There's plenty there. The sky's the limit. So those are your club level bonuses, guys. And really, I think that just about sums it up. There's ample opportunity. Obviously, here there are many different ways that you can earn. Guys, if you have any questions on any of this, I love talking about this stuff and helping you out. So just post your questions in the group or in the One Team, One Mission group, and I am more than happy to talk to you about the sales and marketing plan at any time. Oh, one thing I do want to go through before I hand you back over to Jason. I forgot, and I haven't written it into this presentation just yet, but there is also a differential commission, guys. And I'm going to have to get you to just picture this at the moment. Let's just say that you are a senior direct franchisee. You're sitting at 9% commissions with the company right now. And you sponsor a new franchisee, and that franchisee is at 0% commissions. You're at 9, they're at 0. Well, because the company understands that you're going to be doing some teaching and training of that new franchisee, the company pays us a teaching and training bonus or a differential bonus. And what that is, guys, it's the percentage difference between the commission position you hold and the commission position of your franchisee. So if I go back to the slideshow and we just have a look at the early slides in terms of our starting commissions, okay, here's what that means. Let's just assume you're a senior direct and you're at 9% and you have a new franchisee, okay, who's at 0%. That means that you're going to get paid 9% on any customers that your new franchisee registers into their business. And you can see here, guys, 9%, that's $20. Okay, that's a $20 per box. Now, if that team member or when that team member goes to 4% and you're at 9%, you get paid the difference. Okay, it's a differential commission. So there's an extra 5% there. Okay, so you'll get paid 5% on any volume turnover that they do. Again, guys, this is another reason why we want to do a little bit of work and make sure we get ourselves up to the sales coordinator position, right, as quickly as possible, because that just increases our profitability in the early days of our business. Obviously, if you are a sales coordinator signing a new team member, right, you're not only getting $70 a box for every new customer that you bring in yourself, but you're also getting $31 a box on every customer that your new franchisees are bringing in. Okay, you'll be getting the difference between your 14% and the 4% on any boxes that your directs bring in, and you will be getting the difference between 14% and 9% on any boxes that your senior directs bring in. So, guys, you know, team building is kind of cool for many reasons. You know, obviously it leverages your time, it leverages your business growth and your volume turnover. And that's what business is all about, creating more volume. The more volume we create, the more we get paid. But the company also makes sure that it just looks for ways that it can reward those of us that are doing the work, working with other team members, having fun, helping them to be successful, teaching and training, and everyone moving forward. So, guys, that's it from me. It's a quick wrap. Hopefully I haven't confused you. I love talking about this stuff, so if any of you have any questions, get back to me anytime. I'm more than happy to have a chat with you on the phone or via Skype or Facebook. Jason, back to you.
Hey John, thanks very much for that. There is one more thing I would like to invite you to cover before you do take off, and then there's something really cool, my favourite part of the virtual office, that I want to show you guys in regards to having a bit more clarity on where your Juice Plus business is at. John, can you please quickly take us through the fast track bonuses? So the amount of bonus that you get for each level, and if you help your downline get to that level, can you just refresh our memories on those fast track bonuses, please?
Yeah, you refresh our memories on those fast track bonuses. Jason, and I'm glad you brought that up. I had something gnawing away at the back of my mind. I couldn't remember what it was. Zoe and I are out buying property at the moment, guys, just as an aside. So we've had some pretty exciting things happen in the last 2 days, so a little bit of celebrating. I'm a bit foggy today, so apologies, and Jace, thanks for bringing that up. Guys, fast-track bonuses, super important, and there are a few of those on offer. Obviously, when you are working with a team member and helping them to express track, the company, again, has found another way to pay us and reward us because it recognises that we're using a little bit of our time, in helping and working with our team. So we'll have a look at the first one here, Senior Direct Virtual Franchisee. We've just been through what that is. Now, we know that as the 818 program now, guys, okay? And when you successfully take your team member through the 818, there'll be $300 for the new person, for your team member that's just completed that. There'll be $300 that paid to you also by the company. That's the company saying, great job, working with your new team member and helping them. We understand that there's time involved in doing that, so we're going to pay you the bonus as well. And also, guys, for your new person that's just made Senior Direct, the company will give them a $100 conference voucher. Okay, so it's basically $100 off the price of their conference ticket. That's the 818 program. Next, guys, you've got, by the way, 60 days, obviously, for that 818. We do it regularly inside 30 days. That can happen if you sponsor somebody who sponsors somebody quickly and they're both getting their customers at the same time. You can knock that off in 30 days. The Sales Coordinator Express Track, guys, you've got up to 6 months to complete that. Again, it depends on you. You can complete it any time before then. When you hit the Sales Coordinator Express Track, the company will pay the new Sales Coordinator $600. Again, the company will pay you as the sponsor $600, and the person that makes Sales Coordinator will also get another $100 discount voucher on their conference ticket. Now, at this point, guys, as a sales coordinator, the company also makes available to you directly from head office an individual coach. Okay, so the company's starting to say, well, hang on, this guy obviously, or this girl's enjoying their business. They've made sales coordinator. They're at the top commission position. We'd like to offer them a little bit more training, support, and help them in any way that we can to move further in the company if they wish to do so. So, guys, if any of you are a sales coordinator, that's available to you. You only have to call head office and speak to Lindy and let them know that you'd like a little bit more support, and they'll certainly organise that for you. The last of the Fast Track program bonuses, guys, is the Senior Sales Coordinator Express Track, and just going through it quickly, that's a $1,200 bonus for the new Senior Sales Coordinator. Again, as their sponsor, the person helping them to achieve that, the company will also pay you $1,200 for each new Senior Sales Coordinator that you build via the Express Track program. And the new Senior Sales Coordinator gets their full conference ticket paid for them. And again, they have an individual business coach available to them from head office. Jason, I think I've covered that as well as I can. There's really not much to that program. It's pretty simple. Work with your team, help them to Express Track, and everybody gets paid.
Beautiful. Thanks. If you can leave that there up on your screen until I transfer it to my screen, John, that'll be great. Thanks. So I'm just thanks very much for your time again, John. So if you can leave that up, that'll be great until I can transfer it. So just a quick 5 minutes and then we'll wrap it up, guys. It'll be a nice, short, sweet one today. Just a couple of things. Before I show you my favorite tool on the virtual office, which I'm not sure some of you are aware of yet, and I know we haven't gone through, what I want to just add to this is you can see that those of you who are working with me personally, which is most of you, know that there's many ways to skin a cat, whether you can go wide or go deep, or should I bring all customers on myself, or should I give all my customers to my team, or my new team, should I? It really is up to you. But my number one priority with this is team, always team. And those of you I've been working with for longer know that. This month just gone, I signed up 3 frontline and 7 customers. And I gave them all away to people that I thought were deserving or needed them, because that's what I believe in. I believe in the team and the structure. So for those of you, John, if you can please leave that page back up. That'd be great. For those of you that are wanting to make this a long-term thing, if you commit to yourself to creating a marathon rather than a sprint, and if you want to work on increasing your fitness and your endurance so that way you can run at a sprint level as a marathonist, then so be it. But if you guys you work on these principles we've gone through, and you invest just 3 to 5 hours of your time for the next 3 to 5 years, if I told you did that and you'd never have to work again, regardless of what's happening with your online businesses, regardless of what's happening in personal training, what's happening in your life or your family or whatever, wouldn't you agree that that's worth it? And that's the cool thing about this. And what we forget is that you do PT or you do something and you work, you exchange time for money, you get paid once. With Juice Plus, you get paid forever. And I want to invite you guys to understand that the most important thing, I believe, straight away is to get yourself to sales coordinator, because that's when you earn the highest profit margins. Okay, and then once you bring on board team members, everything in your power to get them to sales coordinator, because anything under that, you're just missing out on money. And let's be honest, sales coordinator will lock in $800 to $1,000 check or money in your account each month in one go. It doesn't sound like much, but when you get $1,000 extra in your account for that week, it's a pretty cool little bonus, and that'll lock that in. Those qualifiers are really important as well, and I hope that you can begin to see all this come together. What I mean by that is that there's 3 most important key elements for your Juice Plus business. And these are the 3 first weeks of training that we go through in these videos, and I hope that you're spending with your new guys. Week 1 is your nutrition assessment process and your Google contact list. What this will do is focus on growing your customer base to get your 5-1 bonus and to make sure that we're maximizing your profit margins through your own personal customers. That's what that will give you, especially for your personal trainers. Okay. And also what that will do is that will build you you as a qualifier, which locks in you as a qualified business. The second thing, remember, week 2 is your events. Your events is where you're probably going to find a majority of your franchisees and your frontliners. This is where you get to bring all your raving fans and customers. You get an opportunity to upgrade them as business owners and franchisees, and that's how you're going to get your frontline. And then that brings us to week 3, and the third most important element to your Juice Plus business, which is training them every week and taking them through using these 6 weekly videos. Make sure they understand these and they're doing them ongoing. Remember, if they're personal trainers, we'll obviously use the nutrition assessment process as their primary stream. But if they're not personal trainers, then their events will become even more critical, that monthly event. Nutrition assessment Google contact list, always updated. Every time we get new clients, we offer them we do the nutrition assessment process with them. 2, we always have a monthly event locked in on Eventbrite and on the calendar, and we work on growing our online and face-to-face community. 3, there's always a weekly training session with your upline forever, and a weekly training session with your downline forever. And as you grow, you can leverage it like we have. This is the only training I'm doing with all of our downline, and I think there's about 150 franchisees in my downline now. So most important thing, get the sales corner. If you guys aren't on, there's about 75% of you guys listening right now are senior direct, which means you're so close to getting sales coordinator and you probably need frontline. If you're not sure what you need to do to get to the next level, ask myself or John. But I'm going to show you my favorite now. I'm just going to swap us over here. It's going to make me a presenter again. And I'm just going to share my screen. Now in the virtual office, you can see your genealogy or your tree, all your downline on one page. Again, those that know me know that I love to be able to see something on one page. If you go to your virtual office and you can see my team data here, you go down to team development. That's my team data. Go down to team development. And here you'll see there's success team view. Click on success team view. Okay, and it'll bring you to your organizational chart. And you can choose how many levels down you want to see in your entire organizational chart. Click on all. Again, if you want to know how to do this again, ask me afterwards. Click on Show Report. And this will take you your organizational chart. So this is my own personal organizational chart. You can see a quick part here. Again, you can see it's nice and pretty. There's a key in here, so there's a color code for each person. Your virtual franchisee is red. You make no money on those. You want to get people to orange really quickly. You need to get everybody on 5 customers, otherwise you don't make any money on them. Your senior directs are light blue, sales coordinator is purple. Your goal is to get people to purple ASAP. Senior sales coordinator green, and then Q&MD yellow and NMD blue. You can see I'm at the top here. Okay, and you can see obviously I've got Joshua here as a sales coordinator, and I can find anyone in my front line anywhere in here. I can go all the way across. Okay, I can find anyone in my front line in here. I can select that person, see their details. I can see where they're up to in their business, customers. I can see all that. So if you want to see this and watch it grow, and a lot of people you do, I suggest watching this. I log into this 3 or 4 times a day because I just love seeing it all visually and love seeing it grow. Once you've got 3 people on your front line, see like Lachlan has here, this is your minimum you need. If you're a light blue, if you go into your organizational structure and you're a light blue, your number 1 priority is to get frontline on board. The way to do that is to talk to your existing customers and play to them the 10-minute business opportunity video, and by doing that I think you'll find you'll get 1 or 2 of them on board. Also talk to the personal trainers in your club or in your circle that you know, and if you need any assistance, add us as a group thread in Facebook, and I'll help you out to sign them up or answer any questions you have. You'll also have access to these videos now. Again, I love using this as a bit of a, as a visual to see where I'm at, especially as it grows. As you can see, I've got about 100, I think it's about 140 odd franchisees in my downline. So anyway, I hope today has been really useful and gives you a deeper understanding on how you make money. Remember, you focus on those 3 elements: nutrition assessment, a Google contact list, monthly event. Third is your training. We've also gone through now how you make money in a compensation plan, so you can explain it to other people. There's videos there that you can show people as well, including the 10-minute opportunity. And also John went through last week on how to read your reports. Now, for those that are listening to this live, we don't have a webinar next Monday, as John is unavailable. However, we do have Steve joining us the following week, who you'll definitely want to be there a part of. So make sure you're there in 2 weeks, and that'll be product training. And these 6 videos form the 6 weekly videos to help you train your downline effectively, so that way we can ensure their success. We want to get you to sales coordinator ASAP in a qualified business, and you want to do the same for all your downline. Again, thanks very much for your time, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll speak to each and every one of you very soon. Thanks, guys.